Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the pre-show of the Royal Rumble, live from the home of last year's WrestleMania here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My name is Official JRJ, and it is my honor to be the first voice heard here tonight as we begin the road to WrestleMania. And kicking things off here on the pre-show is going to be for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship titles, as Sanity puts the blue straps up for grabs here in this Gauntlet match. And the official voice of this match will be my good friend, Project.
There is a whiff in the air this evening, a smell that it's going to be a night that we'll never forget. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Gauntlet match to kick us off here on what will be an historic evening for the Royal Rumble, live and in color from the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the home, of course, of last year's WrestleMania and the home of tonight's Royal Rumble pay-per-view as well. But right now, it is not entirely about the Rumble and the iconography of the match that comes with it. It is the SmackDown Tag Team titles that are up for grabs right now, and the Gauntlet match that will be ensued with it. And it is going to be a rough and heavy night for these men, because not only are they the champions, not only is their back now against the wall, but if they want to be still SmackDown Tag Team Champions, they've got to do it all from the very start. Sanity is heading towards the ring. Jackson Ryker, Eric Young, the tag team champions, heading towards the ring in full force tonight to do battle with Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley. You saw the run through of all the teams doing this gauntlet match here this evening, but none, of course, are more important than the champions themselves. Everyone will be wanting to take these men down, take the titles from around their waist, and be the last team standing. Sanity may not even get the opportunity to find more of their competitors here this evening, because they could be taken out right at the very start by Orton and Lashley. That's the way the gauntlet matches could end up going. Whoever is pinned, submitted, counted out, or disqualified out of these teams, the next one comes out and they go at it. There's no break here really for the teams involved. It just keeps on going on and on. When one team gets eliminated, another team makes their way along. Could it be War Machine, who were able to pick off some relatively weak prey? Could it be the New Day? We'll find out when we get to that point, but right now it's Bobby Lashley and Eric Young starting things off here, and going immediately is Lashley after one off the tag team champions in Eric Young. It's been a wild ride for Sanity the last 2 months, of course, claiming those SmackDown tag team titles with Jackson Ryker, but the changes in Sanity that have come with it as well, the fall almost of Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf, and the rise of Jackson Ryker. We saw, of course, the empty arena match that Sanity had at Judgment Day, and now we see them here once again, elevating the SmackDown Tag Team titles to be something completely different than we're used to. It's far from an empty arena this evening, though, folks, for the Royal Rumble. A packed house already as we watch this gauntlet match now, and of course we get ready for a night of Royal Rumble action that we will never forget. As right now, Bobby Lashley is getting firmly in charge of Eric Young here, keeping him in a neutral corner as best as he can, but EY coming back there, nice knee counter here, and Eric Young now lighting up Lashley's head, that hard head of Lashley, and sending him into the turnbuckle, trying to pick up speed, but the moment he did, Lashley had him scouted, and sends Eric Young head first in the turnbuckle himself. Look out from behind, doesn't even need to duck down, just lobbed him over his head with that German suplex. Because even though if the tag team champions are eliminated first here, the match will continue on. So if Orton and Lashley are victorious here, roll out the next team. It doesn't stop just because the tag team champions have lost. Randy Orton now legal in this one, and Eric Young really getting the hurt done to him here. EY will be looking, of course, to try and get Jackson Riker in this matchup, I believe, at this moment in time. And once he does, Riker will be a huge change to the situation. He will be able to bring so much to this match. And Randy Orton is about to find it out, because here we go. Riker is legal. As his back turned there, though, to the Viper. You never turn your back on a snake, but Randy Orton is about to find out what Jackson Riker is all about. A forearm and a punch was all he needed to knock Orton clean off his feet, and now manhandling him. Devastating spinebuster there, one-handed for good measure, and a huge lariat in the corner. Riker now turning things around. For Sanity, for the champions, and for his own cause. Full head of steam though, got countered by Orton. RKO! Riker countering the RKO there, but very nearly fell foul. Very nearly realised what one mistake can do in a match against Randy Orton. Orton though in trouble now though. Riker just able to twist things around immediately, turn around the momentum in this contest and just make it about him again and retake control in this one. Look at these strikes incoming from Riker. Orton standing up on his feet, not for too much longer it seems, but does he have any idea where he is, as another massive right hand takes Orton off his feet, takes him out to the apron. Orton trying to get any sort of breathing space right now. Yes, he had that opportunity with the RKO attempt, but Riker has been able to control it for far more of this matchup than Orton has. Lariat though, big clothesline, and down goes Jackson Riker. And a big opportunity presenting itself for the challengers. Orton now takes him down, there's press, right hands connecting down to one after the tag team champions. And this was paramount for Orton. No, not happening though. Needed to try and get a tag maybe into Lashley. Riker counter on a turnbuckle and a choke STO takes Orton down. The thing is, the longer this one goes on, folks, the longer these two guys are colliding, these two teams rather are colliding with one another, the better it is for War Machine and for the New Day. Look out. Oh! Down on the knee there. Goes the back and the neck of Randy Orton, as Eric Young is now legal in this one. Randy Orton taking a beating here. Can he find a way to fight back here? Right hands. And Eric Young stalking his prey right now, his groggy prey in Randy Orton. The Viper has become the man hunted. Corner, big right hands for Eric Young, and not letting up on Orton for a moment. They're choking him now in the corner. Hand around the throat, choking the life, strangling the Viper. Oh, but Eric Young has his back turned there, and Randy Orton will make the tag into Lashley. Lashley is legal here. EY comes to meet him, but Eric Young gets immediately countered. Lashley now sends him off the ropes. Neck breaker. Two teams have been going at it now for a number of minutes, and it doesn't seem or feel like either are kind of closer to cracking the other here. It has to be said, which bodes well for the future, which bodes well for, as I said, for War Machine and for the New Day. But what it doesn't bode well for is Lashley and Orton or Sanity. The champions are already in trouble, and they haven't even met another team yet, if they're even going to get that opportunity. Snake eyes onto Eric Young there for Lashley. Sweeps behind him, gutbuster once more. The speed of Bobby Lashley though in that moment. Riker wanted to get back in this matchup. Lashley though, they're able to deny it. Full Nelson twisting, full Nelson slam. Eric Young slam back down. Into the cover goes Lashley to take Sanity out of the Gauntlet match. Kick out of two. In the corner we go now. Look out here up on the top rope. Eric Young in big trouble. No, big back elbow counters. Lashley staring on the floor beneath them. Here goes Eric Young. Crossbody! From out of the skies and down onto Lashley. The opportunity opens up to get Riker back in this matchup. Neck crank takes Lashley down. There has been almost a scarcity of tags in this matchup from both sides. It has to be said, it's felt like more like 2 one-on-one matches taking place in the ring than one tag team matchup. That means that the guys are spending longer in the ring and they're spending more time exhausted as well. And again, that can only bode well for those yet to come out. Look out here up on the top rope. In trouble, in big trouble. Huge arm drag from Lashley. Did you see the elevation of Riker, who makes the tag back into EY? Eric Young hasn't had much time left to rest, but it seems like he doesn't need it. Flying forearms take down Lashley. Thesz press for good measure as well. These two teams have been going at it now for almost 10 minutes. And we're still waiting to see who can find the victory over the other. Moonsault from one half of the tag team champions. Is it going to bring on the next team? There's two. Lashley with an emphatic kick at it too, to show that this one's still ongoing here. Counter made by Lashley. Oh, look out here. Lashley sees the opening. And Eric Young sees everything from upside down. Holding him up there for as long as he likes. Delayed vertical suplex from Bobby Lashley. The champions are in huge trouble. Huge trouble. Eric Young sent into the corner. Jackson Riker almost nowhere to be seen. Orton, legal here. Off the ropes we go. Oh, and there is a signature move from the playbook of Randy Orton there. Riker wanted to get in this one. Orton splitting off the ring, and now calling Eric Young up to his feet. RKO! The cover is made. Riker makes the save. And Riker going after Lashley as well. Saving a bleeding Eric Young, but for how much longer? RKO denied. Denied for a second time. Orton on his own. Death Valley driver from Eric Young. The leg is hooked as Sanity got through the first hurdle. No! It's a kick out at two instead. But Eric Young pouncing with as much as he can on the opportunity in front of him. Oh, Orton with a kick in the face though. And here comes Orton again. The lariat, ducks it, scoop slam. He might be on his own, but that's not going to stop the Viper. Right in front of Riker, no less, who has to just watch on as the Hangman's DDT connects. Rope on DDT. Eric Young bleeding profusely. And oh, Lashley takes down Riker. Riker taken down from the apron. Eric Young on his own. RKO. 1, 2, Sanity are gone. Sanity are out of here. Lashley getting his hands on Riker, proving a further statement. An RKO inside, and a Dominator on the outside. Lashley and Orton taking care of the tag team champions. We will have new SmackDown tag team champions here this evening. Orton and Lashley breathe in the ring, but they will now breathe in the smell and taste the war that is on its way. Raymond Rowe, Hanson, War Machine are gonna pounce on a weaker, softer, more fragile Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley. I said that there's going to be new tag team champions. And if you're a betting man, right now, I think you'd put your money on these two men. The reformed War Machine, who head towards the ring with focus in their eyes and a determination to conquer. Orton and Lashley here and now. And Hanson exploding out of the gates there. Look at this, the Warbeard immediately going after Randy Orton. I have to say, despite their short time together, Orton and Lashley fought as a fantastic team in that moment, but it could not be all for nothing. Twisting slam. Wasn't enough though there to put Randy Orton away, but the work there from Orton and Lashley as a tag team was fantastic. Taking care of Sanity in the moment. Doing everything right, especially Lashley in that last moment. Even though he was sent outside, dragging Riker down with him, so there was no way he could make the save. And after that second RKO, well, it was elementary. Oh, but we focus away now from Sanity and onto War Machine, and Randy Orton lighting up the chest of the Warbeard with chops, and Hanson just shrugging them off. But a big right hand, Hanson falls down to one knee, and Orton trying to get out of this thing, get Lashley in it as if to say, hey, this one's yours now. Back elbows coming in there from Lashley. Hanson doesn't care though, shrugs them off, another back suplex connects. You can see all the air and the wind and the fight just spewing out from Bobby Lashley there, and why wouldn't it? Look at this now. Hanson not making the tag into rope, but instead clubbing away on the body of Lashley there in the corner. Brutalizing him with hands and a headbutt for good measure. Now, Rowe is legal. And it's about to go from bad to worse for Lashley. German suplex, deadlift as well. Incredible strength. And this is why I said it was just going to get better and better and better for the challengers. Oh my God. Roll! Bobby Lashley dumped on the outside over the top rope with a belly to belly. Rowe almost trying to call on Randy Orton in the meantime, because there might not be a Bobby Lashley left in this matchup. A brutal landing for Lashley, and it's not as if things get any easier for him either. Rowe continuing on the hit here. Slow to get back in the ring though, and that has allowed Randy Orton to get back in this one. Lashley going back outside of the ring, but for good measure as well. He needs to get out of this one. He needs to breathe on the outside and recover for as long as he can. Look out now. Irish whip. Orton trying to take control here of Rowe in the corner. Big time clothesline takes him down. What can Randy Orton do here in an effective 2-on-1 scenario for the time being against the much fresher and much healthier War Machine? Well, I'll tell you what, he is fighting on right now against Rowe, and he's cutting off the ring as well. Corner we go here now. Randy Orton trying to stay focused on this one. Has up on the second rope here. Lashley up onto his feet on the apron, and Orton with a vintage Orton backbreaker before the second rope. That could do it all for War Machine's efforts. Oh, look at the intelligence and the ring savvy nature there from Rowe. Didn't need to kick out. He knew where he was. Reached out to the ropes instead. And War Machine keep their title hopes alive. Here we go now. Into the corner we go. Once again in this one, Orton keeping Rowe in a neutral corner, and now trying to rein in some right hands, taking him some time in all fairness. It must be from the wear and fatigue in this matchup that he has suffered thus far. Rowe able to shrug them off, get out of the corner and hit a massive Superman punch. Randy Orton might not have any idea where he is right now. Huge Larry in the back of the head follows up from Rowe. Tag is made. Hansen is legal. This could only mean bad things. What are we going to see from these men? Incredible tag team maneuvering there. German suplex, huge clothesline. Lashley had to make the save though. Rowe chasing him out of the ring. And Hansen getting his hands on Lashley for good measure anyway. Draping him over the top rope. Clubbing blow takes him down. Lashley rolls to the outside. Orton in trouble on the inside. Hansen has him up. Samoa driver. Drills him head first into the mat. The leg is hooked of Randy Orton. And he kicks at it too. He may kick out. But the fire and the fury of War Machine is far from extinguished. Orton countered by Hansen. Huge lariat takes it off his feet. Orton in trouble. No idea where he is. Not sure he wants to know where he is. Tag made. Rowe is legal. Oh, the brutality. Now it's Randy Orton who's busted open. And now it's Rowe taking full advantage. A knee into the open wound. Orton and Lashley are out of here. War Machine have done it. They move on. And that means that two remain. It is between War Machine and the New Day for the tag team titles. Orton and Lashley may have eliminated the tag team champions, but War Machine are one step closer to achieving the dream. Oh my God! Look behind you! It's Dexter Lumis! Lumis is standing on the apron behind War Machine. They're waiting for the New Day. They have no idea what's going on. But wait, there's no Dar. Dar getting on the apron from the other side of the ring. Hansen's just copped onto what's going on here. Dar broke free on SmackDown. And now, pointing at Lumis. Face to face from across the ring. And War Machine almost standing with Dar as they look at Lumis. Dar across the ring takes out Lumis. No out Dar. He's getting revenge for all those weeks in captivity, and he's taking out Dexter Lumis. Yeah. No out Dar finally getting his hands on Dexter Lumis in his own way. And taking him out of the situation as well. How sweet that must feel for Noam Dar to look into the eyes of Lumis and feel no fear, but anger and hatred towards him. Who knows where those two are destined to go, but we know we are destined for these two to square off here. It is the New Day against War Machine for the right to be the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Kingston and Woods, a new look to them, a new aggression to them, as they look to try and topple what has to be said, a fairly fresh War Machine. Well, here we go. Let's see what can happen here. The tag team titles will be determined right here and right now between Hansen and Xavier Woods, who's starting this one off anyway. In the corner we go right now. Let's see what is going to transpire here. Oh my goodness! And this is where the advantage for War Machine in the power department certainly shines through, as Hansen's demonstrating that right now. Oh my, just absolute power that you cannot even begin to describe from Hansen. He tried to follow it up with his unexpected athleticism and agility there with a splash on the top rope, a second rope rather. Missed it, but it doesn't matter. Woods got in some stomps, but it's not as if it made a difference in the grand scheme of things. Right hand there, uppercut rather. Woods staggered now. Woods teetering up against the ropes. He's using the ropes to his advantage to the sit-out powerbomb. And will it secure it for War Machine? Not yet. The New Day may well be the newer of the teams, but the War Machine still feel fresh. The fight still feels as if it's charging on. The cries of war still surging through these two men. Now it's about how the New Day can use their cunning and their versatility to overcome the deficit here that they may find themselves in against Hansen and Rowe. Look out, Kingston and Woods working in tandem. A splash and a leg drop down onto the big Hansen. And Kingston, is he looking for trouble in paradise? If he was, no one home. Hansen takes down Kingston, goes back after Woods and clubbing blow to the back of the head, turned his back on Kofi though, and Kofi, roll up from Kofi, is it all she wrote? Oh, it's a kick out at one. Smart thinking from Kofi there. I said about the cunning that they have to use, and he certainly tried to use it there, but it hasn't worked out the way he wants it to now. Hansen back in control here over Kingston, and the tag is made. Rowe is legal, thrown up, slam down. Is it all she wrote? No. Kingston kicks out, tries to get back up to his feet, but Rowe telling him, oh no, back down you go. Locks one on him and wrenches back on the other here. Kingston in that submission hold, but breaking out of it very quickly indeed, it must be said. Former Intercontinental Champion in Rowe now, but he's getting a beating in the corner for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Kofi Kingston, good combination, good uppercut, full head of steam, and a knee into the face of Rowe right there and then. Here we go again into the opposing turnbuckle now. This time, forearm, rolls through, monkey flip from Kofi. Hansen wanting back in, Kofi not allowing it, Dragon Sleeper sitting down on the back of Rowe here, wrenching that neck back. It's not going to be able to do enough there to get Rowe to be over and done with. Another Superman punch takes Kingston down. Rowe has him where he wants him maybe, up and over the top rope. Kingston in trouble. No, he is not. Kingston comes back, forearm in the face, top rope goes Kofi Kingston, crossbody. Leg is hooked. Do we have new SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Oh! Almost didn't see it over the crowd rising to their feet in that moment as well. But Kingston almost did it. But will this one be enough? Trouble it. No! SOS! SOS! 1, 2. Oh! Rowe kicks out in time. A very late kick out from Rowe. But he is in massive trouble. Woods is legal. And Woods is looking to pounce now. A DDT on Rowe. Hansen trying to clamber for the tag in. Rowe down. Is he out? Oh, it's another kick out. Xavier Woods just trying to keep Rowe pinned down here as best as he can. Rowe fighting on, but now it has to become that final flight ability. He has to recognize he needs to make a tag into Hansen here, but he wants to go it alone as well. STO onto Woods, kick out at 2. Now the opportunity is right there, but again, Rowe doesn't make the tag. I can't say that's a wise move. Rowe just took 2 devastating maneuvers, almost got pinned twice. And he's trying to fight on here instead of making the tag in Hansen. Woods has him right where he wants him, using the turnbuckles to his advantage. Now Irish Whip off the ropes. Oh, beautiful combination there from Xavier Woods. Turns that arm, that hip toss into a neck breaker. Now on the top rope with a splash down onto Rowe. Cover is made, and Hansen charging in as early as he can and taking out Kingston for good measure as well. Woods now, no way, no way, sunset flat powerbomb. Hansen taken care of, Kingston taken care of. And now it comes down to Rowan Woods on the inside. Wait, death row, death row. The leg is hooked. 1, 2. Oh, Xavier Woods kicking out. Hansen up to his feet. Hansen up to his feet. The War Machine. The opportunity is there. The tag is made. The tag is made. Hansen is legal. The fallout connects. The leg is hooked. 1, 2. War Machine has done it. The War Machine are victorious! SmackDown Tag Team Champions! War Machine! They have made it through everyone there is! Oh my God! Killian Dane! Alexander Wolf! We haven't seen them since Survivor Series! They're in the ring and they're going after the War Machine! Running powerbomb from Wolf! Ulster plantation from Dane! What is going on here? What is Wolf and Dane doing back in the building? They're taking care of War Machine. Hansen, Rowe, spilled to the outside, courtesy of these two that we have not seen since Survivor Series. Wolf and Dane controlling the ring, and Wolf in the face of Jessica Carr. What is he trying to do here? Wait a minute, Hansen trying to get up to his feet on the outside. Wolf's throwing it back in the ring. Wolf is throwing it back in the ring. Is he trying to... Are they trying to get themselves in this thing? The bell has sounded. Wolf and Dane are in this thing, and they're legal. And they've pounced on the War Machine. Hansen in huge trouble. Dane has him up on the shoulders. The Ulster plantation connects again. The leg is hooked. It's down. And they've done it. We've got new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and it's Sanity. It looked as if that the hopes of Sanity this evening had been dashed away when Eric Young and Riker had been eliminated. Then went Orton and Lashley. Then came Loomis of all people, and Dar was there to meet them. They fought on to wherever they went. We thought this was the be-all end-all. Well, the fallout connected, but Dane and Wolf returned in front of everyone here to the stunned reaction of War Machine and everyone in Philadelphia. The Ulster plantation put it down, and with it, your former SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Sanity. But your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Sanity. What do you even say? Where do you even go from here? Well, I think it's safe to say one thing. Wolf and Dane, not only are they back, but the titles belong to them. The titles still belong to Sanity, but there are some very different faces that those titles are attached to.
What a chaotic start here tonight for the Royal Rumble, and I'm sure the chaos is going to continue as Andrade Cien Almas defends the United States Championship title against the brash, arrogant, and cocky Austin Theory, who's looking to edge his name in the history books. But from SmackDown, Keith Lee defends the Intercontinental Championship title against his new Bad Blood rival and the MMA fighter, Cain Velasquez. That's going to be an all-out fight, I am sure. But from the women's division, it'll be Rhea Ripley defending the Raw Women's Championship as she unleashes her brutality against this new side of Bayley. But also in the women's division, it'll be from SmackDown with Toni Storm defending the SmackDown Women's title against one of the greats in Charlotte Flair, and someone who's looking to break that all down in Shayna Baszler. But we now turn to Big Gold. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line with AJ Styles defending against one of the baddest men to walk God's green, Samoa Joe, and of course, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. That's going to be a war, but so is this. The WWE Championship will be up for grabs as ESN's own Daniel Bryan defends against the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. As we turn our attention to the first of two Royal Rumble matches, the winner of this goes on to headline WrestleMania for a championship of their choosing, and it's going to be headlined by some of the absolute best in the WWE, as is this one. Only one walks out, folks. What a show this is going to be. Strap yourselves in, get ready. You do not want to miss a second of the action.